West Ham United 2, Man United 0. You said it. What did he say? Kudus, real star boy. He gets his goal, then starts olaying us. We make a mistake. Little Flynn behind the camera is loving it. I don't know. Just pathetic from us. Absolutely pathetic. And you deserve to win in the end, but you didn't need to be great to beat Man United today.
That's what's so surprising is that we didn't need to be at our best to win today. Like first half, we were dreadful in the first half. Both teams were.
Yeah, both teams.
To be fair, it was a boring game in the first half. But then second half, when we had chances, we took them. And I think Alvarez started to get more of a grip on the game. Ward-Prowse started to get on the ball a bit more, and Paqueta did. And when Paqueta gets on the ball a lot more, he's going to make things happen. And he got 3 assists last week, and this week he got 2. And he became the difference. But like I said, Kudus is the real star boy.
He's proper, and we've said it on our shows before, and it's like, how have we not got him? You know what I mean? You look that we've got Anthony, and you want him half the price. He's come to West Ham, he's ripping it up. It took him a while to get into it, and now he's just flying. And again, like, listen, Kobe makes a mistake, and he's a young kid in it, so he goes to put his foot on the ball, he misses it, or goes to pass it, I think, misses it, goes to Kudus.
Yeah.
And then, but for what Kudus still has to do with his weaker foot, which he doesn't even have one, like, it's still a great finish, and it's like, you can't give him that type of space there. And obviously that was his game over, but from us, there was just nothing coming back. West Ham probably never felt in trouble at all, apart from a couple clearances from Zuma. We defended well.
Yeah, and I think that's what's really surprising for me. Like, obviously having played against Man United in the era where you were great, like seeing Højlund behind the ball on the edge of your box. So your number 9 is in your half on the edge of your box defending. Like a compact team. That's not what Man United are about. And so to see that, and then us come away from this with a 2-0 win, and it was convincing in the end, and what I don't see from Man United is the fact that when they go down a goal,
nothing.
There's no reaction.
Nothing. Bro,
no reaction.
As soon as we went 1 down, what did I say? I said,
You said that's it.
That's it. Game done. It was. We were only going to be able to score max 1 goal, and it's like, and the thing that annoys me is, like I said, West Ham, like, the first half, like the place was quiet. I was like, it was really eerie. I was like, what's going on? It's like, it felt a bit weird. A couple of the staff were saying, yeah, sometimes 12:30 kickoffs, and it's like there wasn't much in the game, and it's like Man United just went, we'll just kind of sit off and let West. And second half, you were the ones who tried to force the issue and got what you deserve, which is, the goals.
Yeah, we're the home team.
That's what pissed me off the most.
We're the home team, so we got to be on the front foot. We got to come out to win the game, and try and win the game. Our fans don't want anything less, no matter who we're playing against at home, and that's always been the West Ham way. Whoever we're playing against, we try to go and win the game. But when you're up against nothing, it's almost powder puff. It was powder puff from Man United, but from a West Ham point of view, it was fantastic. We're now back up into 6th place.
Above Man United. Yeah. I mean, through in the Europa League, like. Yeah. And I hate, and every time I come here, apart from like the odd little time here or there, I hate coming here, bro. I can't even say it's a fortress, but it's like every time I come here, it's uncomfortable.
Do you know what
and I usually lose.
Do you know what the best thing about it was? What did you say before the game? We're gonna burst your bubble.
Yeah, I was giving it. It was pitch side. I was like, listen, gonna burst their bubbles, this, that, and the other, and rare.
Oh, what happened? We burst your bubble, yeah.
And the thing is, Anton's he's taking pictures of me, and saying, oh, hold that, and I have to hold it again. But I said after in the preview, I was like, after the Liverpool draw, that wasn't the type of performance that filled me with confidence to be able to come here and say, calm, we'll be all right. I knew it. We're not scoring goals. And like I said, I looked at West Ham and it's like, I did expect a lot more, especially in the first half. I expected to see Bowen doing a madness, Kudus. We were saying first half, sure, he was all right against Kudus, nothing really going on. Second half, thing just opened up.
And listen, that's the thing. We came out in the second half a new team. It was almost like David Moyes had a word at half-time and said we've got to be a bit more progressive, get on the ball, get our good players on the ball, And that's what we've done. And as I said, when Paqueta started to get on the ball, that's the thing. I don't see a Paqueta in your team.
Well, that's what Bruno Fernandes is supposed to be.
I don't see it. Like I said to you at the end, one of the times at the end in the last 5 minutes where he went to go and press the goalkeeper. Like, why are you doing that?
What do you think to like Bruno's performance as the captain and just like him in general? If he was in your team or he is obviously in a big Man United team.
He would get on my nerves. If I'm being honest, he would get on my nerves. And if we was in a dressing room, there'll be problems. Just for the fact of I don't like watching him live today, especially because I don't watch them live a lot. But watching him live today, the way he vacates the middle of the park so quickly to make it look like I'm working hard, but really he's killing the team, because you don't want to vacate the middle of the park and leave your midfield open, which is what he does. But to the fans that are watching, they're going, "Oh, Bruno's working hard as our captain," when really he's actually killing the team. That for me, if I was playing in that type of team, if I was playing that team and he was doing that, or any team that I played in, if a player done that, they got told, that's one thing you don't do.
Do you think it seems selfish? You think it's like
selfish? It is very selfish. Like it's like I said, look at me, guys. I'm working hard. When really, he's taking himself out the most important part of the team, which is the centre of the pitch.
So you say it's one thing leading by example, then there's another thing like sort of being naive or being negligent and selfish.
Exactly. I'm not saying don't work hard. So you're running and you're working hard. It is, but you're doing it at the wrong time and you're doing it in the wrong areas. And any footballer that's played at any decent level knows that. And when they're in a hard time, it's even more important not to be like that. You can't be selfish in a team that's having a bad time. It's impossible, and that's what you're seeing from him. And to be the captain of Man United doing that is what's frustrating.
He was poor.
But I have to say one thing, and I know you don't like me going on about it, but I have to say one thing.
No, because it's not about that.
No, I have to say one thing, yeah? You lose to home at Villa. If you lose to home at Villa, and Ten Hag goes,
which he won't.
Which he could do.
He ain't.
But he might.
Go on.
Right? These are if buts and maybes.
He ain't going.
If buts and maybes, right? My fantasy football team, do you know who's going in for the Spurs game? Under the new manager or Darren Fletcher coming in or someone coming and taking over interim? Jadon Sancho. Because if he gets an opportunity when Ten Hag's not here,
why do you keep talking? Why do you keep going back to that?
Because
this is why they get onto you.
Because listen, you look at Sancho, yeah. Højlund is a bootleg Haaland, yeah. Who runs in behind, right? So Haaland, how much joy did Sancho give Haaland? And because Haaland makes them runs when they're at Dortmund, I think Sancho can do this with Højlund. He makes runs and don't get the ball.
But also, I have to say, Anton, man, you saw it today, and that's like 3 games on the trot now. And then 4 if you include Bournemouth, maybe. Like he's still not up to it, bro. Like he's fit. Like Zuma's just eating him up. You know what I mean? Mavropanos don't even play, eating him up.
We said this the other
Same
day.
Last week. You know what I mean? Who was it? Konate and Van Dijk. Then it was Kim Min-jae and Konate. Like he shouldn't be leading the line for Man United. It's not his fault, but he's not ready.
How much you spent on him?
64 million. Plus add-ons.
That's nuts.
But and this is what I'm saying needs to change at the club. It ain't just Sancho comes in and he'll feed it. These guys aren't ready, and everything just needs to change. But listen, who was your man of the match before you go?
Lucas Paqueta. When he started getting on the ball, he changed the game.
Yeah.
But again, we got 2 Ajax players in our team that Ten Hag coached. Yeah. You picked Anthony. How you doing? Right? You picked.
Get me out of here now.
How you doing?
Get me out.
You picked Anthony over Kudus.
That
says it all.
Look what this club's doing to me. Look what this club's doing to me.
Yeah.
All the best, man. All the best. Have a lovely Christmas, boys.
He picked Anthony over Kudus. Baffling. The real star boy.
But go and get Christmas.